My people, my fans, you are all welcome. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ìkànnì Oṣùṣù ti ilé ẹ̀kọ́ Yorùbá Àwa níbi tá a ti kọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ka ẹ̀kọ́ nínú èdè tiwantiwa. Èdè kóòtù òjíire, èdè Yorùbá. Fọ́nrán yìí wáyé ní ọwọ́ ọ̀sán. It happened that as I wake up this morning, I saw another pop-up on my handset from the corner of my WhatsApp account. Another question came up. Just as I promised my fans all the way from the eastern part of Nigeria. Just as I promised them that let them be bringing their questions, I will be answering them. I did one yesterday. Early this morning, I found another one too. Yes, afternoon, I would like to treat this third one too. Here I can have just two questions here now, and I can consider them to be from probability. I've displayed the first question on the board, which read, what is the probability of choosing at random a three-digit number? A three-digit number, which is divisible by 7. That's question number 1. It's from a probability. Probability is another topic from this subject called mathematics. Probability. As I said, that they only use their sentences, their statements to twist our knowledge. If you can get yourself based properly, you will get it. Here I can see the probability of choosing at random a three-digit number. And I think they have already explained the question a bit. A three-digit number, which is divisible by 7. The probability of getting it. In the first, let me explain probability. You know, I'm a teacher that I teach from the root, not to just go straight to the question. If I should go straight to the question, are you going to cram this question? If challenges should come, how will you overcome other challenges? That is the reason I will go to the root of any question, the source of any question, and bring them up a bit, so that you become more clearer, so you'll be able to prevent any problem related. Probability. When we're talking about probability, we're talking about an event. Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ní èdè tọ̀dọ̀ mi. Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀. Event. Whether the event will happen or it will not happen. Every event happen relate to 0. Relate to 1, I mean. Every event happens relate to 1. Every event non-happen relate to 0. If there is an occasion, we have 1. If there is no occasion, we have 0. We have the formula for the event that is taking place or that takes place. The one that is not taking place, we have formula for it, which I will just bring out the two formula. That event will happen is equal to the outcome, the positive outcome of that event and the possible total event that happen. I mean the possible outcome of the event and the possible total event that happen. The total number of the event and the total number of the outcome of the event. The probability of an event. It is designed this way. Probability of an event. Here is the event. Here is the event. Number of possible outcome. I could recall secondary school outcome. I did this in last in the number of possible outcome all over the number of events. The number of the possible number of a possible event. Number of possible input. Number of possible outcome all over number of possible inputs. That is the probability that event will happen. Probably that event will happen. It's got a number of possible outcome over number of possible input. That event will happen. That event will not happen. Probability actually mean the possibility of choosing from an event. Possibility of choosing from an event. That's just the full meaning of probability. That the event will happen. Probably that event will take place. There is formula to solve it. The probability that the event will not take place. This probability that the event will take place. The probability that the event will not take place is equal to that will not take place. This positive event, negative event. We have here is positive event. Here is a negative event. Negative event means the probability that the event will not take place. Which means 1 minus the probability that the effect will take place. We have negative occurrence, positive occurrence. Occurrence means that the probability will take place. We have negative occurrence, which means that the probability will not take place. The formula to do it is 1 minus the probability will take place. 1 minus the probability will take place is a negative occurrence. Positive occurrence means that the probability will take place. That event take place. That event take place. That the event does not take place is 1 minus the probability that event or an event take place. Now what do? I will try to brush through the formula to use. That the outcome over the possible input. The possible outcome over the possible input. Positive occurrence, negative occurrence. That it will happen, effect will take place is this one. That effect will not take place is this one. One minus it will not, it will take place. We get event to take place from this formula. We get that we get event does not take place from this formula. Now let me go over to this question. I didn't just want to go and be solving question without bringing us to the root of the solution to the question. Now, we're talking about what is the probability of choosing at random a 3-digit number which is divisible by 7. It is already outdone by mentioning 3-digit number. Exactly how does that number look? That means we have to do with numbers that they are of 3 digits. 3-digit numbers. 3-digit numbers. Now we are going to choose one of it. What is the probability of choosing 3-digit number which is divisible by 7? They are going to be, the numbers will be 3 digits. All this one that we are going to choose will be the one that will be will be divisible by 7. How do we go about that? It looks so hard, but it's not hard. Very simple. Put your mind, take your mind to the digit, 3-digit number. 3-digit number. Three-digit number. 3-digit number. 3-digit number. Where do we start with numbers that have 3 digits? From 100. From 100. Start from 100. 100. We have 3 digits here. 100, 101, 102, 100, and so forth like that till 999. 999. 999. Those are the area whereby we have 3-digit numbers. 3-digit numbers. 3-digit numbers. From 100 to 999. Now, along this distance from 100 to 999, how do we get the numbers that are divisible by 7? How do we get the numbers that are divisible by 7? That is the assignment given to us. That is what we are going to do. That is what is in for solution. That is what has been assigned to be solved. How do we go about it? From 100 to this. We are going to be calculating one by one, out. Now, in the first place, we think of immediate in a 100. 7 cannot divide 100. It will, if we should use 7 to divide 100, there will be a remainders or a remainder. There will be a remainder. Now, where do we have the first one? From immediate from that 100. Let me check my calculator. From that 100. From that 100. Let me divide 100 by, let me use green. 7 times 10, that is 70. Plus 30. 35. We have 7 times 6, 35. That means 35 plus, I mean the first number after 100 will be 105. 105 will be divided by 7. If you divide 105 by 7, to give us 105 divided by 7, give us 15. 15. That means from 105, we will start getting numbers that will be divided or that could be divisible by 7. The numbers through which 7 can go, the numbers 7 can divide without any remainder. We are going to start with 105. Automatically, the first one will be 105. The first number will be 105. The first number. From that 100, from 100, the first number will be 105. To 998, 999. To 999. This one will make us to think of a sequence. Sequence. And this mathematics whereby we have sequence under AP and GP. Oh, secondary school days. AP we call it arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression. AP. What we call GP, geometric progression. Now we are going to take arithmetic progression. Because we want to know the number which at random, a 3-digit number which is divisible by 7. We want to know that number that we can divide by 7. The probability of it. Probability of it. Not even we have many number, we can search out many number that could be divided. What is not probability of that number? That means we must carry out the number through which 7 can divide. When we know the total number of the number that 7 can divide, that will now be our own possible outcome. The event that now take place, which is possible input, that will be the event that take place. The event that take place will now be from 100 to 999. From 100 to 999. And from 100 to 999, that will be 900 numbers. 900 numbers. From 100 to 999, we have 900 numbers. Now we have gotten the total number, which happen to be the possible inputs. The possible input, that means the total number of the events. Possible input is the total number of the event. Now, number of the outcome is what we are going to look for now. If we want to say in the exam, you cannot be calculating from 102 and 105 and to another 7. No, it can't be done like that. You must take to the sequence, which you call arithmetic progression. Okay. Take a truth. From AP, arithmetic progression. We are going to take a truth from arithmetic progression. Now, what is that formula for arithmetic progression? This is the formula. I could recall TL equals to A plus, open bracket, n minus 1 close bracket, difference, the difference, the difference. Now, let us bring out the data. We are going to bring out the data. We have A here. A happens to be the first number. The first number, which is 105. The first number, 105. The main number, that is what we don't have. That's the main number. N, the numbers that will be divisible by 7 from 100 to 999. We don't know. That's what we don't have. That's what we're looking for. The difference is equal to the 7 happen to be the difference. The difference is 7. The Tn happen to be the last number. The last number between 100 to 999. How do we now quickly get the last number? The last number by taking 999 divided by 7. 142. Multiply the 142 by 7. Multiply 142 by 7. $994. What do I do? Divide this one by 7. For it to know how many times, for example, can go inside this row. Though it will remain, there will be a remainder. To remain some numbers. Now, this one, when I divide this one by 7, it gave me 142. 142 multiplied by 7. It gave me 994. That means the last number that will be divisible by 7 will be 994. Who is this Tn? 994. 994. 994. 994. That is the last number. Now I said that we are looking for n. What do we now do? Now that we have been able to get the first number, the difference, which you can derive from this one, from the formula of AP. Here is a treat from AP. The first number, which happens to 105. The total number, that's what we don't know. In the series, we don't know the total number. The difference is given. Now let us apply the formula. We have gotten the last number, the last 10. The last 10. Now, the last term is 994, which now be equals to the first 10 plus the number of the series. The difference is 7, which will now give us 105 plus 7n minus 7, which will now give us 994. 994 equals to 7 away from 10 something to be 98 plus 7n. 7n will now be equals to 994 minus 98, which will give us 994 minus 98. My calculator. Nine nine four minus 98. 896. 896. 896. It will now give us 7n equals to 896. It's one maker. I've ordered for another one that has not come. Now bring out this n. It will give us 896 divided by 7. What can I work again? Eight nine six divided by 7 will give us 896 divided by 7 will give us 128. 128, that the number of the total number of the series in between where we have divisible by 7, the numbers through which we can use 7 to divide. Now we have gotten the total number that will be divisible by 7, which happen to be 128 numbers. That means from this ordering to 999, where we have 3-digit numbers, the total number happen to be 128. That's total number. That's n that we got from the treat formula for arithmetic progression. Now that we have gotten this one to be 128, we now go to the probability. We only went to AP to get this one, that 128. We go back to probability. Probability of an event, that event will take place, is equal to this is the event, is equal to the possible outcome of the event all over the possible input of the event. The possible outcome of the event over the possible input of the event. But what is not the possible outcome is equal to the 180. That means in this, between the 180 numbers, each and every one of the 180 numbers, each of them will be divisible by 7. That means 180 numbers in between 100 and 999 will be divisible by 7. The input, that total number of the event that took place, happen to be between here and here. We have 900 numbers. Between 100 and 999, we have 900 numbers. That's the event that took place. That happen to be the possible input. The possible input. Now, the probability of picking or selecting a number, a three-digit number that will be divisible by 7 will now be the possible outcome of a possible input. Outcome 128 all over the input 900. If you divide this one through by 4, that will give us 128. 128 divided by 4. That one will give me 32. Yeah, 900 divided by 4. Here gave me 2. And thank God for probability. The outcome, the result, always found in decimal. They always result in decimal numbers, which necessarily mean that divide 32 by 225. 32 divided by 225 will give us 0.14. The answer is 0.14. That's probability of selecting a three-digit number that will be, or that is divisible by 7. The probability is 0.14. Those are the analysis. Just to know how to explain it, understand what is happening there, you're gonna finish it. You finish it. Both in secondary and in institution, higher institution, in the university. The same thing happens. I think that is the first question. There are 2 probability here given to me. This other one is lengthy. Let me see what I can do. We are still in the afternoon. Let me get this one rubbed. Here is the second question. It is equal probability. It is from probability. It read, a bag contains 8 red, 4 white, and 6 blue balls. A bag contains all these balls, all of the same materials and size. If a ball is picked at random, what is the probability of getting a red, that's a red ball, a red, a white, a blue, a ball not white? That means a ball which is not white. What is probability of getting them? Pure probability. You only need to apply probability knowledge here. You don't borrow any truth from any AP or GP. Pure probability. Take the total number of the balls. What are they? We have a red ball. To be 8. White to be 4. Blue 6 blue. 6. And They are of three different ball, three different balls. Red balls, white, and blue. The total number of the total balls equals to 8 plus 4, that is 12, plus 6, giving 18. 18 balls. These 18 balls necessarily mean the number of the inputs. The number of the inputs. Total number of inputs. That means the possible event. The possible event is 18. Now, what is now happening to each and every one of the ball? Well, we'll now go to question now, to the question. The question is asking us a red. I think it was done at random. What is the probability of getting a red? Probability of getting a red ball will be the total number of the red ball. How many? 8 red ball. 8. Which is a possible outcome over possible input. The outcome of it is the possible outcome is 8. Divided by the total input 18. Which is now 8 divided by 18. 8 divided by 18. 0.4. 0.4. That probability of getting a red. The total number of the red. It can be any one of it, any of the 8. Any of the 8 possible is 1. That event will happen is 1. Is 1. That event will happen. That's formula for probability. It could be any one of it. That's why you are going to use the 8 number. The 8, the total number 8. Divided by the possible event, which happen to be 18. A white, probability of picking a white will be equal to the possible outcome over possible input, which is the outcome could be any of the 4. 4 over 18, which is now 4 divided by 18. 0.2. 0.2. It could be any of the 4, which is 1. A blue. Probability of getting a blue will be number of the blue 6 divided by 18 is equals to 6 divided by 18. 0.3. 0.3. Now the last one, D. A ball, not white. A ball, that's where the logic is. A ball, not white. And I told that it means that effect will not happen. It's got to that negative event, negative occurrence. That effect will not happen. It's got to 1 minus the event will occur. 1 minus it happen. Not not white. Probability of not white. Not white. Is equal to that. It's equal to 1 minus it will be white. 1 minus it will be white. White is 4 over 18. 1 minus it will be white. And that it will be white was 0. 1 minus 0.2, which is now 0.8. Let me use my calculator. Maybe I'm right. 1 minus 0.2. 1 minus 0.2. 0.8. 0.8. That it will not be white. It means 1 minus it will be white. That what has been in the brain. Right from when you study something, you cannot forget it now. Is that is what you are doing almost every time. Until maybe you are far away from it by engaging in other things. That does not mean that you should, at least the moment the idea is given to you, you should be able to recall. All this thing I'm giving now, put down. That was when we were doing pure mathematics that time, the secondary school level. Pure mathematics that time. Probability. If you can engage in pure mathematics, you will understand probability more better than ordinary one. Probability of ordinary one does not go beyond axe, king, in this word we are playing, the ludo we are playing, all those probability there. But in deep, when we are going to employ other treat, other formula to be in pure math. And I think that is all about the question. That is it now. The last one to be not white. May God help us in the next couple of hours. I will be engaged in my own ẹ̀kọ́ as usual. My ẹ̀kọ́ in my physics. I promise to be engaging in mathematics. But as they are giving questions from there, I will call it be dribbling into it. I'll be doing something there. Because if I should engage in mathematics, I'm going to start equations. Any question me flowing in now, I will be engaging them. If you are one of the fans, or you just it's your first time to come across this type of teaching, not just you go and be solving problem from one question. Whenever any question comes, I will go to the grassroots of the question. Bring the why it is like this, why it is like that. That is what we call teaching, not lecture. We don't lecture, we teach. Teaching. The reason why this is like that, why that is like this, we make mention. Teaching, pure teaching. It's your first time, share it. I do engage in Yoruba teaching. I teach physics, maths in Yoruba. Others are still coming. Not just that I'm at the level of introduction, inception, level of inception. Others are coming. But as we go with us, share it. And possibly sending us stars. May God help us. Amen. Thank you later in the day.